In this video, I'm going to cover exactly how to create hyperlinks within HTML, whether you're trying to link to your own pages on your own site, or you're trying to create links to other pages like we have here with Facebook and YouTube. You can do that as well with hyperlinks. So I'm going to break all that down for you in this video. Let's jump into our example. Let's first look at the example itself, and then we'll cover the HTML that we're going to create to allow these hyperlinks to work. So we have our example here. You can see we have home, we have blog, we have projects. This is our nav bar that we want to link to some HTML pages that I've already created. And then we also have social links up here for YouTube and Facebook. And we need to be able to externally link to those using hyperlinks as well. So let's tackle the internal navigation first, and then we'll come back to the external navigation. So these are all within the same folder. I have my index.html, I have my blog.html, and I have my projects.html. But as you can see, if I click on any of these links, they don't actually go anywhere right now. So we need to fix that by adding in some links. So in my index, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a link tag. This is an A tag in HTML. So I'm going to say A, and then I have to add in an href, which tells it where to go. So href equals, and then that's what's going to tell it where to go. Now, since this is the home page, I always want that to link back to my index.html, the file that I'm currently working on. But for my blog, I want that to link to my blog.html. And let me go ahead and wrap that with the ending tag. And then for my projects, I have an A tag, and I want to link that to my projects.html. Now that I've added those links in my HTML, let's see what happens when I actually click on one of the navigation items that I have. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to click on blog, and we get to my blog. So it's taken me from my index.html to my blog.html file, and that works perfectly. But now that I'm on my blog, if I click back home or anywhere else in here, I'm not actually going anywhere. And that's because my blog.html doesn't yet have my links that I created in my index. So what I need to do is come back to my index.html file and go ahead and copy everything that we've done in our navigation. So I'm going to copy that over to blog, just like that, copy and paste. And then I'm going to do the same thing for projects so that we propagate the same links over to our projects.html. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to copy and paste our links there. So let's see what happens now that we click on our home page. Great, and we come back to home, we click over to blog, we go over to blog, and we click over to projects, and we go over to projects. So all of this works great right now. So this works perfectly, but it doesn't help us know how to link up our social links because, of course, we're not creating YouTube or Facebook. We want to link over to those particular sites and probably most likely to a specific profile on one of those sites. We're going to cover how to do that next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to my index.html where I first created my navigation links, and I'm going to do the same thing with external links. It still uses the same A tag. So I'm going to go ahead and put my A tag in this case around both my image and my text. So I'm going to wrap that with my A tag and put an href attribute to tell it where I want it to go. And then I'm going to put the ending tag after my YouTube text because I want both the image and the text to be clickable. Now, internal links are a little bit different because they need to be fully qualified. What that means is the browser does not automatically know if you put in youtube.com what it actually needs to go to because it doesn't have the HTTP or HTTPS prefix. You always need to include those in these full URLs if you're linking to external sites. So instead of youtube.com, which won't work, I need to use http://youtube.com. If you copy a link from your browser, you'll get the same result. I just want you to be aware that only the fully qualified URL works if you're linking to an external page. And I'm going to do the same thing for my Facebook social link. So I'm going to copy this link down here and put it right here. And I'm going to change this to facebook.com. Of course, you can link this wherever you want. And then we're going to put our ending link right here. Okay, so that works. And let's test this out to see if this actually works. I'm going to go back to my home page because that's where we made the change at, and I'm going to click on YouTube, and we see that it does work. And if we go back, then we're back on our site. So that's how to create both internal and external hyperlinks in HTML. If this was helpful for you, be sure to give me a like. And if it was really helpful or you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this every single day. I'll see you in the next video.